Now that we've got our pre-processing objects, let's actually create the regression model object. And let's go, in fact, and we'll take a look at let's look at the help page. All right, so what we want to do is, you should read the overview about this, and notice this in bold. Note that regularization is applied by default, and there's a bunch of stuff about solvers. Okay, so first of all, the first parameter we have to specify is the parameter. Is the penalty parameter, and the default is L2, so that's ridge regression. So if we do nothing else, that's what will happen. So we're going to have to specify them individually if we want to run them all. Kind of some detailed math ones, but C, this is the inverse of the regularization strength. So that was that multiplier. So remember, big values actually are weaker regularization. Like it says, smaller values are stronger. And then the other one is the solver option. So which solver do we use? Because some of them only support certain regularization methods. So we'll do that. So and then these were some of the default values, which we just talked about. And there's a nice part in the user guide that summarizes the capabilities of each solver. And the important thing is, if we take a look at that, it has this nice little table down here that shows which solvers support which things. And since we want to do multinomial with ridge, multinomial with lasso regression, and elastic net, the Saga solver is the only one that supports all three. So that we're gonna have to specify that. So again, that's why I kind of highlight reading API documentation is important. Sometimes it's the difference between getting something to work and just giving up. So we'll use Saga. So I'll create my classifier model. So just like we've done a million times now already in logistic regression, we pick a model and set some parameters. We're creating an empty model object other than setting some of these solver parameters. And I'm setting a nice high iterations. We'll talk a little bit about that as we go here. All right, so now that we've got the blank object, we can go on to actually put steps 1 and 2 together to create a pipeline.